Just have a moment here. I'm gonna try and articulate a musing. This is something that is in my consciousness, and let me know what you think, if that resonates with you. It's just an idea that is coming up into my mind, and I'm thinking about, as it says, in the beginning was the Word. We make the assumption, because we read the Bible and associated that word with the person of Jesus, that the Word was a perfected God. But I don't see it that way. If I look backwards over history, in the beginning was the Word, and the Word, the Logos or the mind, was perhaps very primitive. Maybe the Big Bang Theory isn't all that far off, that when consciousness, the energy of consciousness, first divided itself into light and darkness, positive and negative charge, masculine and feminine, all the opposites, all the polarities. Perhaps things were very primitive in the beginning. As consciousness developed, all right, wasp. As consciousness was in its primordial form, creation has been going on for millions of years, probably, in an evolutionary way. That's the way I figure it. And in the beginning, the Word was not as sophisticated, not as intelligent, perhaps. And the Word has grown since the beginning. Consciousness grows, expands based on the Word. You have to think now we're far, far, far down the road from when consciousness first split. We're millennia down the road on the evolutionary spiral. And this idea about the Word is really impressed on me. Everything, the consciousness that we have today, is because of someone else's word that we heard, even just in passing. Someone spoke their words, their consciousness, and we pick up on that consciousness, on those words, and then we build on those words. And I see this is how consciousness expands. This is how humanity expands. Humanity evolves in consciousness. So it is important that we speak our conscious words. We write our conscious words, because our spoken word today will be somebody's consciousness tomorrow. And, a friend was saying, about those who are still in gross darkness, in the density of, doing atrocious things like child trafficking and war and, just hurting other human beings. But they are of the reptilian race. I think this is what I posit, is that we all started out as the reptilian race. It's just that some of us are further advanced in consciousness and we get to be the forerunners, the frontline workers, working with consciousness, speaking consciousness, articulating consciousness, speaking the word, writing the word. And if reincarnation is actually a thing, and we're all coming back again to further advance humanity, to further advance the earth, then what we are doing by speaking our consciousness now, we are raising the level of consciousness for the collective for our next incarnation. Meaning, we're going to come into an earth that holds at least the consciousness that we have now, and we're being birthed into a higher consciousness that will have an influence on us. The same for those who are more reptilian right now. They're also evolving along with us. They are in the back row seats. They're not on the front line. But they too, when they die and they reincarnate again as another human being, they come into a new world with a new level of consciousness. And so through each generational cycle, as we keep speaking our word, we are changing the vibration of the consciousness that is in the earth. And even those that are dark today will eventually raise in their consciousness. So, keep doing what you're doing. Keep sharing your word. Keep sharing your consciousness, regardless whether that agrees with me or not. Consider yourself a front line forerunner that pushes consciousness further out than where it has been for the last generation. We are on the frontier, bringing new insights, new wisdom, new understanding. And in the sharing of our spoken and written word, that will become someone's consciousness tomorrow. So let's keep being the word. Let's keep evolving the word. And that is what creates the better humanity tomorrow in the next incarnation. That's what I think. It's got to have some purpose. I mean, I gauge myself just if I gauge myself by my own life, I have expanded so much in the last 5 years that I didn't in 50 years. So if that is happening to me, and I know it's not just happening to me, I see it on Facebook statistically. All my friends have the same consciousness and we're all pushing forward. This is a global event. This is a collective event. And this is how it's done. So keep spreading the word. Keep spreading the word.